Set timer. Hey, okay. Set timer for 10 seconds. Wait. Drop it. Gotta drop it. Okay. That's why we saved. That's why we saved, ladies and gentlemen.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Reddit alert. We're on Reddit. I just looked up Fallout 1 mods because I knew there was Fallout Fixed, and that was the one that I referred to in my latest Fallout video. That was the one that I used before. That's kind of a basic one that still uses the Fallout 1 engine, but apparently there is a mod that brings Fallout 2's mechanics, replicates Fallout 1 into almost one-to-one. So wait, do you actually need Fallout 2 installed? I've never actually played Fallout 2. Let's get... Oh my god, the Fallout soundtrack is goated. It's fucking goated. Fallout 1 music. I might have a playlist of that. Music. Fallout 1 music, baby. Fuck it, we'll just hit the full soundtrack. No! Not that one. I got copyright claimed. That one. Dang it. Can't we just have a soundtrack on YouTube, on the YouTube music? Do I have it? Yes, actually. We'll start with the amazing Vault soundtrack, which is my favorite. My favorite. Come on, what's it called? It's called like Vaults of the Future or something. Do I not have it in here? Where are the... That's my favorite soundtrack. Fallout 1, Vault of the Future. It just it's like perfect. Except for Metallic Monks, that's probably the best. Vault of the Future. I do know the couple of things from Fallout 2. Like your ride's over, beauty. I know the what happens and stuff. Okay, this is weird. The game is full of issues and a bit clunky. Game is not autosave. I actually wouldn't mind doing like a permadeath sort of meme. That would be really hard, especially with the, because like the rats are easy mode, right? Because I died to the rad scorpions. Probably because I picked Jinxed and kind of had like bad special stats. If I were to go again, I probably would go for less endurance. Actually, I'd probably max out agility and get fast shot. Because, yeah, I did make a point saying, like, oh, I gotta use fast shot because otherwise the game is boring. But that's... Fast shots aren't really necessary unless you're going for, like, a guns type build, I suppose. Installing Fixed. Oh yeah. So yeah, Fallout Fixed is the one that I used because it was more basic. One thing that's annoying about old games sometimes is that you can't rebind the keys. That is a little annoying about the Tomb Raider remaster, is that there are various hotkeys in the game. Like, oh, there's a medkit hotkey, but it's like 9 on the keyboard and you can't rebind it. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to get over to the 9 on the keyboard? You know? Unless I'm actually using the old arrow keys controls, dude. How did we even survive before Quake and the modernization of controls. Yeah, I think I might just play vanilla on my first, well, not on my first go through. I think vanilla is actually surprisingly good. Oh, is this, yeah, this is Gamer Poets.
Fallout 1, the first appearances of Vaults, the Brotherhood of
This guy's voice is insane, dude. Yeah.
Steel, followers of the...
You would never, you will literally never see better modding tutorials. I suppose he could be like a bit more, well, no, he goes into detail. I guess his more recent videos are short, I guess. But, anyway. Sometimes modding tutorials can't be long. Or maybe I just don't have patience. Right? Interesting, though, that he keeps the archived ones. That's neat. I guess, yeah, problem with modding tutorials is, especially for a game like Skyrim that has a very active modding community, stuff can get outdated pretty quickly because modders are goated with the sauce or whatever. They're made of sterner stuff, and they can just come up with literally anything, and they can do shit like this that recreates Fallout 1 inside Fallout 2, which is amazing. Installation instructions. All right, so I kind of want to see how this works. So we're going to install Fallout 2, which I have never actually played before. Fallout 2 infamously begins with the Temple of Trials, which is probably the most annoying and worst tutorial ever in a game, apparently. That's what I've heard. Who's this? Huh. Skills actually go above 100 in Fallout, which is a little weird. I don't really like that, actually. But I guess it's kind of neat if you really want to specialize and stuff. I do think that skills should either be from, like... They should either be like Baldur's Gate 3 D&D, where it's like, oh, you get a proficiency bonus, or like 1 to 100. I think 1 to 100 is the best. Or maybe 1 to 20. 1 to 20 I like for attributes, and then 1 to 100 for skills. Oh, I like that. That's nice. ASMR right there. Let's just boot this shit up. Play it. Oh. Oh, it's over here. Play it. It's probably... I'm gonna skip the intro. Oh, fuck you. No, don't copyright me. 1920 by 1080. We gotta turn the volume down, though. Done. I don't know what refresh rate actually does. Does that increase the frame rate of shit? God, this game looks amazing. Oh, it's gonna be so... Oh, it's gonna be so... The Bakersfield is gonna be so fucking good. I'm gonna see if I can actually... Can I actually do... I wonder if I can actually complete the Fallout tutorial if I can do it without dying. I might want to try that, because I've never actually done that. Game preferences. Here we go. Let's turn down the music a little bit, even though the music is amazing.
War never changes.
Okay. Brightness. Affect player speed. Yes. Go the fastest. Text delay. Don't really know what that means. Combat taunts. Running. Combat looks. Sure. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll turn it off because it's off by default. difficulty. I like playing on normal, actually, because otherwise it's just skewing the RNG. Wimpy. I would guess that gives you like a buff to your chances, which is kind of cool, actually. I'll go with normal. Done. New game. Holy shit. Narg. Oh yeah. Okay, you start as a tribal, right? I've never played Fallout 2 story. He looks like the... yeah. She's stealth. Intelligence 7, Charisma 10. What's the default one? I think it looks like this one's the default, or starting one. Chitsa has always been able to convince others to do things her way. So yeah, Temple of Trials is really stupid because it basically requires you to do melee. But to be fair, it did tutorialize the idea, spoilers for Fallout 2, that sometimes you have to fight, right? Which is important for the end of the game. Take. We're gonna... everyone's ugly, unfortunately, so we're gonna create a new character. Oh, hell yeah. I think Gifted should be goated. Gifted. We might as well do heavy-handed, I suppose. Heavy-handed or finesse. I think it'd be kind of neat to do like a completely unarmed character. So yeah, let's pick Gifted and well, you'd still need luck to trigger encounters, which is fun. We need max agility. We can go with average intelligence probably, or maybe lower intelligence. Dump charisma. Oh no, I think in Fallout 2, charisma affects your number of followers. So, yeah, we should probably go with bad to charisma. You can pretty fairly dump charisma in Fallout 1. I don't know how many followers there are in Fallout 2, but I would assume they're just as good in combat. Because yeah, followers make combat kind of, you know, a breeze in Fallout. Well, not a breeze against certain enemies, but if you want to like easily kill the rad scorpions at the beginning, you can just get what's his face, you know. Heroic strength. I don't know if we actually like need perception that badly. Might as well like even these out so we're like good, you know. I don't know if there's a way to increase your special like there is in Fallout 1. I don't know anything really like as far as locations. I've never actually played this. I know various like bits and memes and like you can be a porn star, I think, in this. I know there's boxing as well, which is cool. Do we actually need bad endurance, or we should probably even out the endurance instead? That way we have yeah, we're good. We got like insane agility, luck, and strength. We're gonna go with probably heavy-handed. You rarely cause a good critical, but you always do more melee damage. So it this is kind of an interesting one. It does more melee damage. This would be good for... I kind of want to try a completely unarmed character that doesn't even use brass knuckles or anything. AKA probably the metal monk would be a great name for that character, which I tried to do in Daggerfall. It works for fantasy. So in my fantasy metal monk, it's a monk that it's a badass monk that wears a robe over plate armor and uses like magic and defense to subvert enemies. And this one though, it would be a monk normally, and then you get power armor, and now you're a metallic monk, alluding to the song of the Fallout soundtrack. basically only uses pure fists as a challenge. But yeah, heavy-handed increase your damage, but the lowers the critical roll or whatever. I'm gonna tag unarmed. I wonder if throwing is better in Fallout 2. I would guess not. Gambling is pretty overpowered. I guess we could take speech. Or sneak. Yeah, let's take sneak. This sneak is pretty cool with melee. Yeah, it's good. Done. We're gonna be Bingo. My name's Bingo. We're gonna be how old are we gonna be? Let's be like a toddler. Well, no, we're not gonna be 16. That's fucked up because I think you can like you know. We're gonna be Bingo. We're gonna be 21, I suppose. Bingo is 21. Or be a male. Done. Options. Ooh, print of, that's cool. Forgot that you could do that. Save it? How do we save? Player, cancel. Weird. Okay, done. We're good. We'll skip the cutscene because I don't want to. Okay, there's a weird fade. I know there's like a goofy beginning here. Hello?
Come in, chosen one.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip this for now. Why is there a weird fade in? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yes. Trial. Fuck. I'm gonna probably get my balls crushed by this tutorial, so we're gonna move in. There we go. You are in a dark, musty temple. The shadows seem to play tricks with your eyes, and you can hear the faint sound of movement. I think, yeah, we probably... I kind of like it with max brightness, actually. That's cool. Torch. What the fuck is this? Is this like a vault? Oh god, there's a giant ant. Looks unhurt. Strong punch. We don't automatically move with melee. Hey, you have like... This is cool. Sneakadoo. Oh, cool. Ooh, master volume. That's pretty cool. Sneak. Use sneak. We're not going to be able to sneak up to him, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Shit. Giant ant missed. Get the fucked. Oh shit, we didn't go with fast shot. I should have done that. It's okay. Good. Nearby creatures. Might as well move up to him, I suppose. Oh. Hey, fucko. Alright, I kind of fucked up already by not picking aimed shots, I suppose. I suppose that makes it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, heavy-handed means that, I think your intelligence also affects the descriptions of things, too. Not exactly sure. I probably should have... Hey, there's a rad scorp. Small mutated scorpion. Okay. Strong kick. Ah, cool. Inventory. Okay, so yeah. Oh, shit. Whoops. You have a spear. You can kick people. That's fucking sick, dude. Alright, we're gonna zoom. Alright, cool. That's wild that we can kick. It does cost more AP. Let's kick him right in the eyes. Yeah. 16 hit points and was killed. Let's fucking go, dude. That's insane. 16 damage. Can you kick people in Fallout 1? I don't remember. Kick them right in the eyes again. Gamble. Let's gamble a little bit. Gamers. For destroying your enemies without taking a scratch. Okay. Yeah, let's go a bit safer. I don't know. Strong kick, that must do more damage. Ooh. 9 hit points. Let's see how much points I have. Missed. Okay. Seems like it does the same damage. I do wish that the VATS attacks were better, you know? It seems like they're not really all that worth using. Agility is so fucking cracked. Oh my god. Alright, let's sneak over here. Shit. Guess we could throw... I feel like stealth melee is a really interesting way of playing a CRPG. Everything's so tactical. Where are we going, gamers? Might go over there. I suppose there's like other shit we can fight here. So generally a good idea to kill everything you can in all Fallout games, right? To get XP. There we go. We're gonna have to hit him hard. Kick him right in the fucking nuts. The Metothorax? Yeah! Get him. Got me fucking one shot. I'm 16 hit points. That's fucking cool. Alright, I already kind of like this. Yeah, it's definitely better as a melee character at the beginning. Get him right in the head. Dang it. Well, we're good. Oh, we got it. We must have a sequence or something. Five act. Ouch. Oh, fuck yeah, we knocked him back. Let's go. Sneak-a-doo. Oh, fuck. Strong kick. So do you get more XP for not taking damage? And the feelers. Did they drop anything? No. See, we don't have... For defeating your enemies, yeah, you don't get more XP for not taking damage. I would assume that there's like healing powder and stuff, right? Because that was a thing in New Vegas, and that would make sense for like a tribal sort of game. What do we have? Unless there's not. And I'm a... Wait a minute. Shit. Oh, yeah. So yeah, if you're not picking a strong hit or whatever, or if you're not picking fast shot, yeah, that's what it's called. I think your running is faster in this game. Right in the eyes. kick him right in the eyes for fun. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. In the eyes for 12 damage. Or, let's see here. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. Move on. What? Appears to be locked. What, kidding me? Alright, well, we're gonna lockpick it. Oh, shit, let's go. Cool. I do kind of like that they start you on a dungeon a little bit. Okay, this hasn't been that bad so far, but I can understand why it would be bad if you're picking guns, right? Whoa, what? I raised the what? Trigger. Okay. What? Pip-Boy, no. Let's sneak-a-doo. Combat cannot end with nearby hostile creatures. See raise plate. I do wish you could combine movement with turret out of range. Yeah. This game's easy. Yeah, I was right. So I think in Fallout 2, yep, they sort the inventory differently, which is good. Can we loot torches or anything? No. The fuck is this? Have they just like built this temple? That's pretty crazy. Oops. Yeah, this is like way easier as a melee character, because otherwise there's no option really to use guns. Nothing out of the ordinary. One shot him with a punch. Dang, this is good. I'm glad I picked heavy-handed actually instead of fast shot. I think, yeah, fast shot only works with ranged in Fallout 2, I think, actually. So, probably not worth picking it as a melee do. Antidote. Good. Am I poisoned? I don't know. Impenetrable door. Looks like it could be destroyed with a well-placed explosive. Huh? There we go. What? Alright, well, we're gonna save here. Just in case we fuck this up here, so... Drop it. Use it. Oh, use explosives. You failed to find any traps, okay. Can I lockpick it again then? Oh, need a switch. Jesus, what the hell? Set timer. Hey, okay. Set timer for 10 seconds. Wait. Drop it. Gotta drop it. Okay. That's why we saved. That's why we saved, ladies and gentlemen.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Dang. Well, I want to see if I can beat the tutorial, actually. I got to be able to beat this tutorial in order to get used to the Fallout 1 systems. Fallout 2 systems, I mean. Okay, let's do it again. Set timer to 10 seconds again, because we're cool. And then drop-a-do. Cool guys don't look at explosions. That's cool. Trigger the trap and narrowly avoid projectile shot from the wall. So I would probably guess that agility helps with that. There's another reason to pick agility, of course. Oh, we got Jimmy over here. Jimbo. Jimmy Tribal. Jimmy Tribal. Jimmy... Now we're cracked. Oh, oops. Punch him right in the eyes. Right between the eyes. Oh, hostile creatures. We must have high sequence or something. Hello. Okay, fine. Right in the eyes. Dude. Melee is kind of cracked against these little thingies. Alright, we got multiple antidotes. I already like this. Right between the eyes. No, no, no. Wait, how does that go? That's from a Beatles song. I can't remember which one that is, but I just remember that. Amazing. So yeah, what heavy-handed does is it lowers like the chances of you getting a special critical. Which yeah, special criticals are fun to do for sure, but that extra damage is kind of cracked. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna be like a boxer that's like average intelligence. I don't know why my name's Bingo, but it's just gonna come up with a name. So we're playing as Bingo. Bingo the boxer of average intelligence, or of fair intelligence. What? What's the point of a chest if it doesn't contain anything? Damn it. You need a lockpick again? No, we're good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, Jimby. Jimmy Tribal. What's good? Greetings, Bingo. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? I've got some questions for you first. What would you like to know? Why do we have to fight? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trial to walk, Bingo. You'll be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime. And the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will be a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human. Look him in the eyes, and know that you may have to kill him. I see. Is this a fight to the death? No, my friend. You need only defeat me. When the time comes, we will end the battle. All right. You say that we are to fight unarmed. Yes. Weapons tend to distance us from battle and desensitize the effects of our actions against others. When you strike another human being when you strike another human being with your bare fist, you both see and feel the pain you cause. Battle becomes very personal and all too real then. This is an important lesson for you, Bingo. I understand. It would be really funny to do this as low intelligence. Yeah, I think it's actually better to pick low intelligence in Fallout 2 because it's even funnier. Yeah, but low intelligence, not very good for a first playthrough, I would say. I need a moment to prepare for the fight. Very well. Return and tell me when you're ready for the challenge. For your challenge. Let's barter. This person will not barter with you. Okay. Save again. Alright, let's fight. You see Cameron, a fellow tribesman. You see a young man with bulging muscles and very confident air about him. Are you ready for your challenge, Bingo? I think so. Excellent. Your equipment will be kept in the trunk outside of the room. You can get it after the fight. Let the fight begin. Good luck to you, Bingo. Hello? Dude, why is this fade-in so long? That's like the only complaint that I have, really, is this dumb fade-in. What's happening? Hello? Hello? What's happening? Oh, shit. Alright, we're gonna punch him in... No, we're not gonna gamble here, because we're gonna lose a lot of health. So, let's just start with a good old punch. And, punch him... Let's be fair here. Let's just hit him with a regular punch. Because I like this guy. Holy shit. Knocked him back. I have no breath left in me. Well, let's run away then. The spirits are with me. I don't think so, buddy. Punch him in the leg. I don't really like that he gets knocked back, because that is a bit of a problem. We'll go for a strong kick in the head. Was killed. Victorious in combat. You earn 100 XP points. I killed him. Appears to be locked. So wait, do I actually kill him? That's not good. Temple key. I hope I didn't actually kill him. So we're supposed to not fight to the death, but... Great. Okay, how do I use a key, damn it? There we go. Good, they also increased the, that might be a patch. but they increased the item count because it was quite annoying in the original Fallout. So are we like actually, is he actually dead? Just to be locked. Suppose we can maybe lockpick. I think you can attempt lockpicks again. It's kind of inconsistent as far as the way this item works. There we go. Yeah, this fade out mechanic is a little annoying. Level up, baby. Is your nephew Fergus? So is Cameron still alive? Oh, this is cool. Fucking sick. One of your aunts. Oh, so it's your actual family. We got the amazing Vault 13 jumpsuit. Elder of your village. Level up. How do we level up? We're the chosen one. Alright, giant ant kills. I'm gonna look that up. Uh-oh, I hope it didn't just crash the game by alt tabbing. Hello? Can we, have my mouse? Do I have access to my fucking mouse? Oh, here we go. I did level up. Hello! I hear you are the chosen one. Now perhaps our village can be saved. You tell me where I can find more healing powder? Go see a Kunin in the north corner of the village. He can help you. More question, if I may. You tell me the traders who trade with us, they come to our village from the east, but their goods are poor. Thank you. Shovel. Can I use that? Is it a weapon? Oh, you fucking bet it is. Why do you bother me, nephew? Can't you see I'm busy? So there you are, chosen one. How goes your quest? I must get back to it. Hello, chosen one. Can I help you in your quest? I'm just looking around the village one last time before I leave. Gods give you speed to bring back Eden before it is too late. Goodbye, my friend. So is that, I think your movement is, like, limited, so you can't always, like, move to your next place, I guess. Tribesman. Whatever happened to that guy? I hope he didn't actually die. Just looking at the village. Go, my friend. Hey, we got repair. Wait a minute. Can we actually use repair on it? 0.2%. Hey! Yo, that's cool. You gain 100 experience. So yeah, you only get perk every 3 levels, I believe. It's good to see you. Let's be going. Is Cameron dead?
Congratulations, Chosen One. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
What were you doing? Trying to get me killed in the temple?
You survived. The Chosen One cannot be weak, or we are all doomed. Are you prepared for your quest?
Yeah, I need to think about this.
Very well. See me when you decide. But do not...
Barter. Hey, money. Okay. That's cool. Goodbye. Looks like you can't get guns or little, or maybe... Let's see, shelf. Fruit. I think that heals you. Or something. Does something. Wait a minute. Medicine. He's probably in here. Where you stands Hakun, the village shaman. Praises you with he appraises you with his crazy eyes from somewhere in the world only he inhabits.
Chosen. Why does the earth before me warm to the touch of your passing?
I'm hurt. Can you heal me? Is there a way to skip past this shit? That's a little annoying. Fade out. I don't know why it does that.
Chosen, once again, the wholeness of your being is like a land blessed.
Thank you.
Please reveal to clouded eyes the purpose of your passage.
I've come to say goodbye. I'm leaving on
The
my holy
earth
quest.
sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
What do you need?
The plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
I'd be honored, Holy One.
May the gods bless your efforts, Chosen. May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
Goodbye. Where the hell is that guy, man? The fuck? See shelf? Hostile creatures. What's happening? Okay. Well, I'll save here. I beat the tutorial. I did have a melee character. I did have a very powerful, good character at the beginning. Ooh. SDF. However, yeah, I could see why that would, if you want to actually play a guns character, that would be really annoying tutorial. So you pretty much have to either tag melee weapons or unarmed. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look up Cameron. Fallout 2. Cameron. Or Cameron. Kato. Yeah.
War never changes.
Hello, fellow Chosen. This is Kato Genesis, and welcome to a walkthrough of the
Oh, I guess you could tag speech too, apparently.
Temple of Trials in Fallout 2. While the temple is supposed to be a tutorial, it turns out to be a pretty rough barrier of entry for a lot of players new to the earlier Fallout games. You show up at the temple armed with nothing but a spear, after all. In this walkthrough, I'll be taking you through the temple room by room and adding
I'm sorry, I'm a 2-speed
bits of
Andy.
gameplay advice throughout. Let's get started. There are a lot of ways to build your character in Fallout 2, and while the areas outside of Arroyo and the temple are slightly more forgiving with your combat skill layouts, the temple can prove far more difficult if you don't tag melee or unarmed skills. Do keep this in mind when in character creation. Again, all I'm saying is it will be more difficult without unarmed or melee, not impossible. The first room in the Temple of Trials starts by testing your metal in combat against 2 large ants.
I suppose it's probably just better to tag sneak if you're tag sneak, speech, and guns, and that's like the guns character version of this.
This should be a rule of
This tutorial is much more interesting as a melee character too, because you're like, I don't know, you're just getting used to the combat.
thumb, but save your game before combat encounters. And also, if the enemies are moving around and attacking you slowly, take this time to adjust your combat speed in the options menu. You'll feel the difference later, if not now. Since you're armed with nothing but a spear, you have the choice of either using that or your punches and kicks to dispatch these ants. This will both show how inept your character is at hitting things, but also show how important action points are. Regardless of what you arm yourself with, go for a hit and run tactic by striking once, then moving 3 or more hexes away from your target. Punching is the lowest AP cost, but also the lowest damage, but if you have the means to get 3 attacks in instead of 2 with the spear, punching might be the better idea. The spear has the advantage of extra reach, where it can hit an enemy 1 hex away, at a cost of 4 AP instead of 3. It can also be thrown if you right-click the spear a couple of times, if you want to risk your weapon for that fight anyway. And lastly, the kick being a more powerful unarmed move, but the enemy must be adjacent to you. You can repeat the hit and run tactic with any of these until the ants are dead, or just save scum until you get enough hits to wipe them out before they do much damage to you. After the fight, you can
I'm sorry, I'm literally just like watching this guy's video. Should I do a completely unarmed playthrough of Fallout 1 and 2? I kind of want to do that. In Fallout 1, I would pick Fast Shot. Well, you kind of have to pick Gifted. I think I would probably just pick Gifted and Heavy-Handed. Because that way I can still use the... Although, yeah, holy shit. Does Fast Shot stack with... bonus hand-to-hand attacks? Because there is a perk called bonus hand-to-hand attacks that reduces the AP cost of unarmed by 1. So, like, does that mean you can literally punch for 1 AP and attack like 10 times in a turn? Because that is, I mean, that's just absolutely fucked, right? That's like, especially if you actually use Power Fist or whatever. That might genuinely make unarmed the best build in the game. But I think that's the thing with the Turbo Plasma Caster or whatever. I think that has a low AP cost as well.
From movement to the interact cursor and open the stone door. From the door you just opened, the hall to the right leads to a few more ants and a dead end. but it also happens to have a gray pot that you can loot some healing powder from. Healing powder is not something I'd advise using off the bat or really at all, because while it does recover hit points, it also reduces your character's perception with each use. Perception you can't recover until after you're done with the Temple of Trials. The room to the left of the main hall.
That's not bad. Why does it reduce your perception? I feel like what it should do is reduce your agility. That's a bit more of a... It's like, that would make more sense, I suppose, like, especially since you don't really use perception for the fight. Like, you use the healing powder and you feel better, but you're, like, shakier and not as adept, you know? That makes sense. Although, yeah, that would be kind of crippling. But that's the point. You know, you're risking your agility to get better health.
Hall has no containers to loot, but instead an extra bit of experience in the form of 2 lesser scorpions. The same combat strategy can be used on them as the ants, but they are more deadly due to the whole poison stinger thing. The third corridor in the main hall leads to...
Sorry, I don't want to steal this video. Okay, this is meant to be a Fallout modding video, but this is just me, yes, I used Clipchamp to make the thumbnail, okay. I'm sorry. Now I might take a break, and it's been an hour, so I might just upload this. Yeah. Zoomer tries Fallout 2. I think, yeah, Fallout 2 definitely looks a bit better, but then again, I played as melee, and the tutorial was actually fun, and I killed that guy. Didn't mean to. I totally didn't mean to kill him, okay? But, I think apparently you kill him by, or you can avoid killing him by just having him run away. Skip fade. It's like a cutscene thing. Whatever. Yeah. That's it. I could definitely see coming back to Fallout 2 because it kind of looks more fun in a lot of ways than Fallout 1. Fallout 1 is like a really good game in general. A really tight story. Overall, like, obviously introduces the Fallout world, and it has like it nails the proper feeling of it. But I think I would really enjoy Fallout 2 because that's where the wacky tone kind of sets in. There's still like the bleakness, but it's less so, I think. Which is a bit of a blessing and a curse. Because it does kind of get rid of the bleakness and seriousness that the original Fallout had. A little bit, but I mean, so far the beginning's pretty good. But anyway, I skipped the cutscenes because I didn't feel like watching them right now because I'm not actually like starting the game officially because I haven't finished the first one. Just wanted to see how the combat worked and felt. I only died because of my own stupidity. That was funny. Okay, I'll see you. Live long and prosper. I don't know. I don't know how to end the video.